Hi, I'm Mikhail Romanev. I'm chairman of the board of the Ukrainian Network of Business Angels and Investors, partner of the law firm Crowe, owner of the investment management company Suziria Invest, advisor on exports and investment attraction at ICC. Welcome. To this presentation, we will look at the machine building industry in Ukraine, its main segments, market conditions, key enterprises, and development prospects. Machine building plays an important role in the country's industry and has significant potential for recovery and modernization. In the next slide, we will look at the main market segments and in which market segments is Ukraine strong. Ukraine's machine building industry covers several key areas. These include industrial equipment for metallurgy, energy and mining, agricultural machinery such as tractors, combines, seeders, construction and road equipment, and transport machinery, including the production of cars, railways, aircraft, and ships. In addition, the industry includes electrical engineering and instrumentation. Ukraine has had a long tradition of manufacturing in all of these sectors and had a thriving domestic market with considerable export sales. However, the war has had a severe impact on the industry, as we will see on the next slide. Before the full-scale war, Ukraine's machine-building industry accounted for up to 7% of total industrial output. There were more than 1,000 machine-building enterprises in the country. However, as a result of the economic crisis and hostilities, production volumes have almost halved. The war of 2022 caused significant losses. About 30% of machine-building facilities were destroyed or seized. Needless to say, exports have plummeted, as we will see. Ukraine remains dependent on imports of machinery and equipment. In 2023, its volume exceeded 19 billion. At the same time, exports of Ukrainian products have declined significantly. While in 2021 it was about $6 billion, in 2022 it fell by 70% to $3.8 billion due to the war. The main markets for exports remain the EU, India, and China. Despite these problems, Ukraine still retains a number of significant players in the machine-building sector. Among the leading machine-building companies in Ukraine are Novo-Kramatorsk Machine-Building Plant, which specializes in heavy equipment, Motorsyk, an aircraft engine manufacturer, Antonov, a transport aircraft manufacturer, and Turboatom, which produces turbines for the energy sector. Other key players include Kryukiv Carriage Works, Zaporizhzhia Automobile Plant, and Kharkiv Tractor Plant. The Ukrainian government recognizes that it needs to provide support to this sector, and is doing so. We'll see how on the next slide. The government supports the machine-building industry through various programs. The law on localization provides for a gradual increase in the share of domestic components in public procurement, which should stimulate domestic production. The Made in Ukraine program is aimed at supporting manufacturers, attracting over $1 billion in subsidies and grants. The state also promotes the development of industrial parks, relocation of enterprises, and attraction of foreign investors. This proactive industrial policy forms very much a part of the Rebuild Ukraine program. It is also expected that there will be significant private investments made in this sector once there is a stable ceasefire. Despite the setbacks over the past 3 years, the future could be very bright for this sector. I set out the reasons to support this on the next slide. Restoring and modernizing the machine-building industry is one of the key areas of development for the Ukrainian economy. The country's reconstruction creates demand for machinery and equipment, which opens up new opportunities for domestic and international companies. At the same time, there are still challenges, including a lack of funding, the need to re-equip enterprises, and adapt to international standards. However, with the right strategic approach, Ukraine can become a competitive player in the global machine-building market. Thank you for listening to this presentation. This is Mikhail Romanev wishing you and your families all the best and hoping that we can be of assistance in helping you in the Ukrainian market.